Hey guys, welcome back to my channel guys. In today's video, we're going to be talking about and deep diving into how you can stay ahead of yourself even when the situation is not serving you. Okay, so let me ask you, what do you do when your circumstances is not aligning with your action? What do you do when your life is not looking the life that you wish for it? Now in this situation, what most people will do is that they'll give up their ideas. They will not focus on it. They will scared to that, oh yeah, this is what is happening in the moment. This is what this physical world is showing me. So they don't try to even take action towards their goal. What if I tell you that the key is to be that version before it exists in 3D reality? Is to be the person that you wish for it. Be your future self. Be that person that you have inside your mind. So we're going to be talking about all of those things, how you can mentally, physically, spiritually be that person, even when your circumstances are not showing you the result or the alignment that you have aligning with your vision. Okay, we're going to show every single thing in this video, and I'm also going to give you some of the steps or some of the practices that you can do on a daily basis if ever you have this kind of thoughts coming up to your mind, so you can work with it and you can shift the focus from it. Okay, now let's go deep dive into it. Like, what if I say that like, be ahead of yourself? When I say be ahead of yourself, it doesn't mean that you're ignoring your circumstances. It doesn't mean that you're ignoring what is currently going on in your life. Okay, it means that you're creating your reality, you're creating your future self so strong inside your mind that it doesn't give a shit about what is going outside. It's stronger than the person that you are now, today, or the person you used to be. Okay, the circumstances when we're seeing at the moments has nothing have to do with your vision. They are just a reflection of the past decision that you have made, the past action, the past decision that you have taken. They are just a reflection of those things. It has nothing to do with your reality. It has nothing to do with your vision, with your future, with what you want to become. It's just a reflection what it has before you have the pattern, before you have the thoughts inside your mind, the decision that you have made, the person that you used to be, the decision that you used to choose, whatever you feed in your mind. That's what is showing at the moment. Okay, it has to do nothing with it. Your future self is waiting for you to align your action, your choice, what they will do in when they are in that person, when they are that future version of themselves. Okay. Now let's talk about why circumstances don't define you. Why these don't define you? As I told you before, circumstances are temporary. They're not permanent. They don't define you at all. What if I told you that, for example, what if I told you you're broke? No, you won't be broke for your entire life, will you? You won't be broke for your entire life. What if I tell you you're single at the moment? Will you be single for your entire life? It's hardly possible. You'll fall in love someday or somewhere, right? Or if I tell you, if you're struggling at the moment in your career, does that mean that you won't be successful, or successful is inevitable for you, or you won't get success in your life? No, absolutely not. The circumstances that you're seeing at the moment are just a reflection of what? Your past patterns, your past thoughts, your belief, what you used to feed that time. It's just a reflection of that. Nothing to do with your future self. It has nothing to do with your future self. Remember this thing. Okay? For example, if I tell you that it's just like that. It's just like you're planting a seed. One of the very, very famous example that we heard here and there is when you plant a seed. After 2-3 days later on, you will look at the ground, you look in the soil, and will say, where is the fruit of my tree? Where is the fruit of my labor? Where is the tree? You water it, you nurture it, right? You nurture it, you water it, and you believe in the process. You know that I have planted seed, it will surely go into a tree. I have to just wait patiently, I have to nurture it, I have to feed positivity. It has to do with the same with your life. You have to feed your reality, you have to feed your future self with good thoughts, your vision, your belief, affirmation, good thoughts. That's how the universe will know. That's how you feel. That's how your universe self knows that this is the person. Because we know, right? Universe don't react to, they don't react to what you want. They react to what you are. If you being that future version of yourself at the moment, you're confident, you're bold, you're successful, you know that you're confident. Even might the circumstance is not showing you the way it is. You might, like, the business that you're doing at the moment might not be that booming at the moment, but you know that you're a business owner, you're going to be a great business owner in the future, and you act like one. The universe will be react on that. They won't react on what you want. There's so many, like, we want so many things, right? But if you don't being on that version of ourselves, if you want to be successful, and I'm on a lack state, and I always complaining, and I always say that how will I be successful, how will I be able to do this thing, I won't be able to successful. If I do this thing on a daily basis, I will say, I said to God, I want this, but I never have those things. But if I would do, I'm successful every day. My mindset is positive. I always look at things which make me more feel successful, which make me feel more happy, more confident, more positive. And I'm being on that state. I'm feeling that emotion. I'm embodying that vision that I have. The universe will react on it. Okay? Next step, how to be ahead of yourself. This video is specifically for those, obviously, how to be ahead of yourself, even your circumstances are not showing you or not aligning with your vision, right? So when I say how to be ahead of yourself from those things, I'm going to be sharing you some of the tips, some of the practices that you have to do, or you might can do whenever you have this kind of emotion with you. The first step is identity shift. Shift the identity. Like, stop asking what to do next. Start asking who I should be next. Your action naturally comes from your identity. When you identify as a person, when you identify as a successful person, a successful business owner, a great speaker, a very famous influencer, a bold person, if you try to be like that, you start to acting, you start thinking, you start to become one of those kind. When you feel it again and again, when you act to shift with how should I act like this? If you being that person, if you being on that energy person, if you're just think about it, how successful business owner work, what's his nature is. He doesn't sit there and lag, he doesn't sit there and cry. Oh, I just did some loss. Oh, the meeting doesn't go well. The deal broke up. Whatever the reason is, right? They don't sit there. They follow solution. They don't sit there and cry because they know, okay, fine, it doesn't work out. So what? We'll do again. We'll work out again. Right? Second step, what you can do is that mental rehearsal. What you can do is that take a moment, close your eyes, and leave your future version. How this version will react, how this version will live, how this version will think, live their life, react, act, being their self, being on that version. How it become? Oh yeah, like for example, you want to be a successful business owner. Now how this successful business owner will do, what their daily routine will be look like, how their lifestyle look like. They will be super confident, they'll be bold, they know what they speak, they know they have respect, they know people stay there for them to listen their words, they know their worth. Now what you do is that when you feed your mind, when you rehearse your mind on a daily basis, it starts to believe it, because subconscious mind doesn't know the difference between what is reality, what is imagination. It works what do you feed on a daily basis. It works or it reacts on repetition. It reacts what you feed. It reacts what you always feed your mind. If you say, I'm successful, I'm great, I'm confident, and whatever you say in bold, your subconscious will be, well, that's what she's saying on a daily basis. That's what she is then. That's what she is. Third, embody action. Even might your circumstances are not working, or even it might not showing the result or aligning with your vision, Start asking this: how will my future self will talk, or how will my future self will handle the situation? Will she shrink or will she expand? Will she say in a confident way, or will she be silent and sitting in the corner by crying? What she will do, and act from that phase. When you embody yourself on that basis, act on that phase. Second, next we'll talk about forget the physical world for now. When we talk about when I say that forget the physical world now, I mean to say is that all the things going on in the 3D reality, separate them. Don't mix up with your vision. Don't mix up with it. Okay, don't mix up with it. Remember this thing: 3D world, the physical world, it's slow. It's slow. It takes time to catch up with your 3D reality or with your vision. It don't react on instant. Like, for example, if a person is thinking about building or inventing this particular thing, at first they will think, imagine and believe on themselves. This is what it is. First, present and invisible. It's not present. It doesn't exist in 3D reality. It takes times for the physical world to react with it or cope with your vision. Okay? It doesn't react on the spot. You got me what I'm saying? So giving too much attention to the physical world because it's not showing the result doesn't mean you will not achieve it. It might be delayed a little bit, but doesn't mean that you won't be achieve this thing. Okay? You always have to embody the vision that you wish for it. Embody your future self. How she act like, how she'll talk, how she will handle the situation that she has. Will she be confidently handling this? Will she be bold enough? Or she'll be shy, crying, asking for help, devastation, or whatever. Think about it. How will the future version will react? Embody that version of yourself and always keep it alive, always feeding it with positive thought, with a vision, with your goals, in a positive mindset. Whatever you can feed it with it, always feed on it. Always feed on it. You don't have to wait for the world to give you opportunity. You don't have to wait for the world to give you validation. You don't have to wait for the people to clap for you. Be yourself. Be that person. And remember one thing. Let me tell you one thing more. If you're waiting the things to change, if you're waiting for the things to change before you change yourself or before you believe in yourself, you're doing it backward. You're doing it backward, babe. You're doing it backward. You have to change yourself first. Then the world will follow you up. Okay? You have to change. You have to believe on that stuff. You have to be that version of yourself before the world will follow you up. Before you want to hear validation from any other else. Before you want to hear claps for anybody else. You have to be that self before the world change for you or before the things change for you. Okay? Be yourself. Be that version. Forget about what the circumstances showing you. Forget about what the situation you're being at the moment. It might be so worse. You might be so broke. You might be broke as hell. Your business is not going up. It's just on a learning phase. It's literally in loss. Okay? But it doesn't mean that you should be forget your vision, because I told you circumstances are temporary. Your vision, your dream, future self is eternal. Remember this word again and again. Circumstances or environment that you're seeing at the moment, the physical world you're seeing at the moment, are temporary. It has nothing to do, it has nothing to do with you. Nothing to do with your reality, nothing to do with it. It's just what? It's a glimpse of what you have thought, what you have felt in your past, what you used to believe in the past. Your vision, your self, future self is eternal. So whenever you feel this kind of emotion, whenever you have this kind of situation going on, or you're stuck in this energy, follow the step that I told you in this video. I will surely tell you this will help you out so much in your life, because I understand, because I'm also a human being. I also got caught up with some time, because my vision is to be this person, but my circumstance is not showing, it's not aligning with the vision that I have. And I feel so much negative. I feel like, what am I doing? I'm just wasting time. I'm not seeing any improvement. What am I doing? But still, I pause a moment and I think, well, the circumstances, the environment has nothing to do with me. It has nothing to do with my future self, because I know I'm the confident bitch. I know I'm the confident person. I just split a second, I think about it, and I was like, no, that's not what I am. That's just temporarily. It will not define my future, right? So if this video helped you any way possible, if this video is useful, it was an amazing time sharing my opinion about these things to you guys, because I know it is one of the important things, and everybody goes through it, and sometimes we need a reminder that circumstances, your physical world has nothing to do with yourself, nothing to do with your future version or your vision. You can change it any way possible. So if this video helpful for any of you guys, or you can share this video to whoever is going through this phase. And I hope you like and subscribe my channel. Till then, we will meet you soon. Have a great day, have a great life. Bye.